the other day, a most amazing thing happened to me. I was driving down to Roseville to have lunch with a girlfriend. And you know, it's about an hour down the hill, and we always stop and run these errands. Well, today I'm going to talk about the story that happened to me, what I did, and what I learned from it, the insight of the experience. So, I'm driving down Highway 49, and I stop off at the printers and get some papers copied. And I'm pulling out of the parking lot to get back on that busy Highway 49. You know, it's a two-lane traffic and middle turn lane and cars going every which way and intersections and a lot of commotion. So I'm at the intersection and traffic is creeping along, going slow. And I'm thinking, wow, is it rush hour? No, it couldn't be. It's the wrong time of day. And then the traffic stopped. And I thought, oh no, it's an accident. And then all these things started going through my head. Oh, I should have left earlier. Probably shouldn't have went to the printers. Can you relate to all these things going through your head? How you're thinking you're going to be late and all that stuff? While I'm sitting there, I saw the problem. In the middle turn lane was a dog running down the highway, this very busy highway, heading towards the intersection. And I thought to myself, oh no, I cannot watch that. So I turned my head and put my focus back onto the traffic. I was looking for a gap to get out on this busy highway. So I finally get out onto the highway, and I creep along till I get to the edge of the line where the signal light is. And the light happened to have turned red. I had the perfect viewpoint. I could see across the intersection. The dog made it safely. But now it's running up and down the middle lane, going up and down, back and forth. And how many of us have gone through our life going up and down, confused, not knowing which way to go or what to do? Can you relate to that? We all can. So what I did was I thought for a minute, what can I do to help this dog? And the word protection popped into my head. And I said, oh, I know how to do that. The first time I used protection work, I was 19. I had a roommate that thought our house was going to be robbed. And I said, nope, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to teach you the technique that I use. And basically, you take whatever item, it could be a person, a thing, whatever you want to protect, and you put it like in this white balloon. But over the years, I've done it so much, I just now put a white light around the item. And then I use these words, and you can use any spiritual word you want. So I envisioned the dog in the middle of the intersection. I took my hand and drew a white light around the dog, and I said, God is love, and God is protection, and God is protecting this dog. And then I was done. I felt a peace come over me. Then the most amazing thing happened. The row of cars going the other direction, everybody was sitting there. Nobody was helping that dog. And then this one little blue car decided to open its door as the dog ran by. Well, the dog didn't get in the car. It just kept running, so they closed their door. The dog turned around and ran back the other direction. And this little blue car opened its door, and the dog looked, but then it kept going. And so they closed their door. Now this dog kept doing this a couple of times, and the last time it was heading up towards the intersection again. But then it got up there and it goes, oh no, I'm not doing this again, because it barely made it the first time. So it turned around and went back down the way, and this blue car, little blue car, opened its door, and the dog paused and thought about it, and then finally jumps in, and the blue door shuts, the car shuts its door. And I'm sitting there watching this whole scene. I had the best vantage because I was the first car at the signal light. And I thought to myself, wow, that is amazing. The universe works instantaneously. Then I heard a song playing on the radio. And you might have heard this song. It's kind of popular lately. And the lyrics go like this. You're amazing just the way you are. When you smile, the world stops and stares for a while. You're amazing just the way you are. Have you heard that song? Well, it's on the hip-hop or local radio station. So anyhow, to me, I took that song as a message saying, wow, that was great what you did. I took it as a thank you. And it made me feel really good. So I drove off, headed down towards my friend's house in Roseville. But as I drove down the hill, I kept thinking about what did I do to bring that into my experience. And I thought back about a week or two ago, I was doing my morning spiritual work. So what I do is I send love to places like Japan after the earthquake. I send peace to places where there's war and chaos. And I thought to myself on this one day, I wonder if this stuff really does work or if I'm just wasting my time. So what I got out of that whole scene that I saw with the dog is that yes, you are being heard and that your message is instantaneous. So I want to leave you with this thought today. If you have a loved one you're worried about, or the environment, or another country that might be in war or unhappy, you too could send them peace, love, or you can even send them protection just by the little tool that I taught you today. So I invite you to think of someone you know and send them love, peace, or protection.
Thank you.